What's going on today, guys? This is MW Fisher back here with another one. Today we're going to be doing a Bass Pro Shops unboxing. I got some pretty good things to show y'all. How about we get right on into it? As always, we're going to be packing our lips with a little bit of Grizzly Long Cut Wintergreen. So let's go ahead and pack one in there. If y'all don't mind, y'all can do this with me. Get you a nice little pincher like that. Fish right now. Don't worry about that, my bad. Anyway, here's a nice little pinch of Grizzly Wintergreen. Go ahead and get that sitting right on in there. And let's get started. Before we do that, what I got today is a Outlaw Yellow Mudrow. The classic one. Alright, should we start off with the bangers, or what's in the bag? I'm gonna go with the bag. Alright. First thing we got here is this Quero, I don't even know how to say it. But anyway, it's a fish grip and a scale in one. This is essential for everybody that doesn't know how to guess weights or have a scale ready for them to use when they get back to the boat ramp. Let's say you was fishing a tournament with your friend and y'all wanted other weights. If you don't have a scale, then how are you going to win? Next, we've got a Strike King red-eyed shad. Looks like a rattle trap, I'm pretty sure. It's a lipless crankbait. Anyway, now I love these right here. I've caught some pretty good sized fish on these. Just can't really catch the big ones right now. Not this time of year. What's next? Alright, now we got some rage tails. Rage swimmers, I mean. Y'all might notice there's one missing because I also got a pearl white half-ounce chatterbait, and I put one of these on his trailer. But these work good as trailers, swim baits. Or, I mean, well, they are swim baits, so I'd say they work pretty good. But that's what I use it for: trailers and just swim bait. Oh, what's next? Next, we got a Live Target Gizzard Shad. Now, I have never used one of these, so I have no idea how it's going to perform. I have no idea what it's going to look like. I have no idea how it's going to swim. But I've heard of a lot of people catching big fish on these, so I'm going to give it a shot. And we got a J. Lee Comeback Jig. Looks like a football head, actually. Anyway, a little black and blue jig. Works good for structure, flipping docks, fishing docks, anything. Basically anything, really. Now we got some 5-inch swim Senkos by Gary Yamamoto. Now I've used the ones from Zoom, and I've actually caught quite a few fish on them. Never used some ones from Mr. Yamamoto himself. Next, we got a Livingston Lures lipless crankbait. It is red because it's getting to that time of season where the fish are going to be eating crawfish. And Livingston, if you can't read this right here, it says they have an electronic chip in them, which makes sounds like it chirps, buzzes. It has a lot of different sounds in one chip. It's kind of like a Shimano, but as a bait, if you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, now we got a KVD square bill. It's KVD 1.5, and it dives to 3 to 5 feet. And I love throwing these any time of the year, any time of day. It's just what you prefer. I like to use that, or I like to throw that out there on 15 to 12 pound fluorocarbon. That's just what I throw it on. Now we got some raised tails as trailers for that comeback jig. You can use these on that, drop shot, basically anything, really. If you wanted to, you could. No, you couldn't Texas rig these ones. These are here too small. But that's what you can do with it. Right now we got some garlic and, or dip and glow garlic. Y'all know what this is used for, so not even gonna talk about that. All right. This right here might hint to y'all what these rods are over here, but I got some Cat Max 5/0 circle hooks because if y'all don't know, I catfish a lot on Friday nights, but haven't really been able to lately, and I'll get to that here just a little bit. Next, we got some P-Line 12-pound fluorocarbon. This is good for basically anything you want to throw. I mean, well, I'm probably going to throw on it spinner baits, crankbaits, rattle traps, liplesses. I mean, really, you can throw anything except for maybe a real big swim bait. But anyway, that's 12 pound. All right, we got some drop shot weights. These are 1/2 ounce. I've actually never used a weight that looked like this for a drop shot, but I'm willing to give it a try. I just got 2 packs of them, and I'll find another pack in a minute. And on that grab, I actually grabbed 2 things, and I grabbed my pack of Gamakatsu 4/0 hooks. It's in a 25 pack, and these right here last me around a year, maybe, if I can keep them on without breaking off a lot. If you know what I'm trying to say, then you'll understand. Okay, got time. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. Anyway, let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. Take another gander in the mystery bag. Oh, okay. Now we got some 1/4 ounce worm weights. Now, I usually throw them on Texas rig, and I think that's basically all I do with them. So, let's keep going. All right. Now we got a Strike King Andy Montgomery tour grade skipping jig. This is made for skipping up under docks and everything like that. That's all we're gonna say about that. Y'all know how to use a jig and what a jig's used for. Jesus. Now we got a swim jig, and that's another thing that these right here can be used on. Actually, that's what I'll throw them on too. I'll throw them on that, chatterbaits, and then just regular. I forgot about the swim jig. What else is on this? Okay, now we got some more drop shot weights. These are 1/4 ounce, not the 1/2 ounce ones. All right, now we got a pack of 4/0 Trokar EWG worm hooks. And I've never really used Trokar like this, but I have used their swim bait hooks and stuff they put on jigs and trailers, or not trailers, but spinner baits and stuff like that. All right, now we got some 15-pound P-Line fluorocarbon. Now, I would throw Texas rigs all day long on this. Texas rigs, weightless, drop shots, anything basically. Kind of like the 12-pound. Now we got some sinker slides. Now, I don't know if y'all know what these are used for, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You hook a weight on there, and it slides up and down your line. But you got to be sure you have a leader tied on there, or you have a, what's it called, a peg on your line. So this right here doesn't go all the way down your hook. You do not want this going down your hook. That would be bad. I think I got a couple more packs of them in here somewhere, but we'll find out in a minute. Okay, now we got some real butter, which is real oil that you put in reels, basically. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, now we got some shaky heads, and you can use almost any soft plastic on a shaky head. It's pretty self-explanatory what they're used for. Okay, I think the rest of it is just sinker slide. Yeah, I got a couple more packs of them. I actually bought 5 packs of them. I think that's it. Yep. That's all in the Bass Pro bag. Now time to get on these. Okay, so for bass, I went over to Bass Pro Shops because I'm starting to fish tournaments with my friend Jared Mills. And I decided that I was going to buy me a new bass rod. So I got a Abu Garcia Revo X, which is a pretty good reel. I'm not going to say it's the best or one of the best, but it is pretty good. I got it on a 7-foot medium heavy Bass Pro Shops tourney special rod. And at Bass Pro Shops, they actually do something pretty cool. If you see, this right here is spooled up with a green line. It is actually monofilament. And I don't have any mono. I don't use it. I don't like it. Oh, well, I lied. I have mono for my catfish rods, for leaders. I don't put them on the rod. I use them for leaders. But that's a bass rod, and that's a really good rod. I have 4 or 5 tourney specials, but I don't use them all. Okay, next up, we got a Abu Garcia Ambassador. It is a 6600 SX series. It's got a clicker. It is spooled with 65. Hang on just a minute. Let me look and see what this is. It is. Okay. It's either 65 or 50 pound pink braid. Yes, I know pink. And I got it on a Bass Pro Shops Cat Buster rod. It's an 8-foot rod. It's medium heavy. Now, disclaimer, I've never used a Bass Pro Shops Cat Buster rod. I have a Rippin' Lips rod and a Berkley Big Game rod. And I've also got an Ugly Stick, which is like a 6-foot rod, and it's a heavy action rod. And it's really heavy. Okay. It's so big it's in the roof. So we're just going to slide that over. Next up, I got a Bass Pro Shops Cat Max catfishing reel. And I've also got it started up with the same braid, and it's on the same kind of rod. The only thing is, this rod's shorter. It's a 7-foot rod instead of an 8-foot rod. And again, I don't have any idea what these rods are going to act like whenever I use them. So, there we go. Okay, that just happened. Rod drop. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so let's talk about why I haven't fished much lately. I've probably only went fishing one time since I had surgery. Yes, I said it. I had surgery. My doctor doesn't want me doing anything for 4 weeks to 8 weeks. And I had surgery on my sinuses, all up through here, all this down here. And it was just a whole big ordeal because I used, one second, this stuff right here, Afrin. This right here is, it's a decongestant. It works amazingly, but it is highly addictive. And I don't recommend anybody using this for longer than a day and a half, maybe even 2 days. Because it took me 3 or 4 days to get addicted to it. And after that, I was on it for 4 years. That was just something I didn't know if y'all knew about. But I had my surgery 2 weeks ago, I want to say. This Wednesday will be 2 weeks. And it's been a slow healing process. But I'm just now getting to where I can actually start breathing real good again. And I can go out and do more things. So y'all should be expecting some videos to be uploaded late or sooner. Hopefully sooner than later. And I'm going to try my best to get them filmed, edited, and uploaded. And I'm just going to tell y'all, if y'all decide to use Afrin, don't use it for more than the bottle directs. Because they know something that we don't. The people who made it, they know how much you can use and how long you can use it. It's just follow the directions, please. Because I don't want none of y'all going through this. This sucks. And let me show y'all something else. This right here, I had to wear this for almost a week. It goes around you like this right here. And you can put a gauze pad right here. Well, what it does is, if your nose is leaking or discharging something, it's gonna get on that pad. And That there's no fun. It's not fun to use. It's not fun to look at. It's not fun. It's hell. That's basically what I'm gonna say. The surgery has been hell. And he told me something after the surgery that I didn't know. He said I broke my nose. And if y'all can see my nose, y'all can tell it's not crooked at all. Or to me, it's not. But he said that he went up in there and he found out it was broke. And I got to thinking. I thought about it. And I thought back to a time whenever me and my girlfriend was wrestling. Like, I don't know if this caused it or what happened. But I remember that me and her was wrestling and she somehow kneed me in the nose. And my nose started bleeding and it hurt real bad, and that's all I know. And that's the only thing that I can think of as to why I broke my nose. He went up in there and he cut a spur out of my nose. He said that spur was about this big. And that right there may not look very big, but to be up in your nose, it sucks. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, leave me a like, comment, and maybe of course, it always happens, a subscribe. This is NW Fisher. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Before we get out of here, I forgot to mention the new hat. It is a Black Rifle Coffee Company hat. I got it this weekend whenever me and my girlfriend went to Shreveport for a 1 year anniversary. Our anniversary is tomorrow, or 1 year. And I decided to get the hat because I really liked it. I mean, it's better than the hat I've been wearing. It feels a lot better, smells a lot better. God, that hat stinks. Anyway, y'all check them out. Black Rifle Coffee Company. I'm gonna try to figure out how to leave a link in the description below. But if y'all do want a hat for yourselves, look them up.